my channel. Today is Monday, Martin Luther King Day, and it's also my weekly favorites. So if you're interested in seeing what I enjoyed last week, just sit tight and we're going to get started. Okay, so the first thing is, y'all know I said I was on my weight loss journey, and I'm still on it, honey. It's probably going to be a long journey, but I'm here for the long haul. So, you know, there are times when I'm just like in a rush and I just got to pop something in my mouth really fast, and I'm trying to keep my protein levels up. So one of the things that I have been loving is these little tuna packs right here from Tuna Creations. I have been loving these, you know. Sometimes I'll put some lettuce in a sandwich bag in my purse, and then I'll put these in it, and I'll have, like, you know how you have the chicken lettuce wraps? Well, I'll have the tuna lettuce wraps, and they're delicious. They come in all different flavors. I love the lemon pepper one. I love the lemon pepper one. So these right here have been holding your girl down. I must say, they have been holding me down. And then another thing that I have been loving, I used to do the coffee all the time, you know, like the little Keurig cups, but I get jittery, just, you know, I'm already super hyper. So the K-cups just kind of take me over the edge sometimes. So when I get home, I just kind of want to woosah, you know, just let the whole day go. And so what I've been loving is I pulled out my little teapot last week, and I have been brewing that Tivana peach tea, heavy rotation, honey, and it has been calming me down. It's keeping me from killing a few folks, you know. So this right here I love this. And when I tell you, this little pot with that tea has my whole house just lit up, smelling like whatever it is, whatever the tea is that I'm brewing. And you know, it's the old-fashioned kind of brewing with like the little sifter in there. I love this. And it comes with the little cast iron cups too. So plus it looks nice, but the tea is phenomenal. I will not tell you wrong. The tea is phenomenal. Another thing is, okay, so last week I was in what was I in? I was in olive green. I did a lot of earth tone colors. And when I'm in those earth tone colors like that, the accessories I usually like tend to be rose gold. I tend to like, you know, the rose gold against the olive green is kind of my favorite. So my arm stack last week, let me show you what my arm stack was. Okay, so I was doing the Michael Kors watch, and I had one of the crystal bracelets, and then this is a double wrap bracelet right here, right? And it was just the double wrap, crystal, and then the Michael Kors watch. I don't know. I know this is still available. I think this is still available at Henry. You know, Michael Kors, you can find these watches pretty much a lot of different places. I've even seen them at TJ Maxx. And then Henry always has a version of this crystal bracelet in rose gold. But I love this. And what I love about the wrap bracelet, y'all, is that it also doubles as a choker. You know, you can put it on as a choker when you're not wearing it as a wrap bracelet. So when I was, you know, feeling a little lazy, where's the earrings at? Okay, and then the earrings too. I was doing like these little studs because y'all know I'm lazy. So I don't have to think about it. I'll just, you know, kind of keep it simple like that. And I didn't necessarily wear them all at the same time. Sometimes I'd wear this as a necklace with the studs, or sometimes I'd just wear the studs and the watch. You know, I just kind of switch it up through the week. But it kind of made the week less stressful when I didn't have to give quite as much thought to it, you know. So another thing is, now I always switch my sunglasses just like I do my handbags, you know, and my clothing. You know, I add in pops of color to go with the, you know, black that I'm usually in. Excuse me. So last week I pulled out my girl Celine's. I love these right here. These are in the green with the tan at the bottom right here. And they're the flat top Celine's. My husband liked to call me Poison Ivy when I rock these, but I love these. These were really sleek. And there were some days that I didn't have makeup on in the morning and I was trying to hide my face. So the darkness up here, even though it's gradient down there, did wonders until I could get my face made up. Now, in keeping with that theme of the rose gold, I switched into my black Alexander Wang bag. Let me show you, and it's got all these rose gold zippers on it. Now, I had a bunch of design files that I had to carry around, and this does wonders. Like, I can fit a ton of stuff in here, a ton of stuff. And I love this bag. This is like one of my favorite bags. It's the soft lambskin leather, and I think it's still available at Neiman's and at Saks. And then to go with it, I just kind of pulled out the Alexander Wang boots that also had the rose gold in it. Y'all see a theme? Me too. But like I said, I was kind of like in a funk. I was, you know, when you first start dieting or, you know, cutting back, you're kind of dragged and you're tired and you know, your pep ain't where it used to be. So I didn't really want to put a lot of thought in a lot of things. And so this kind of made it easy for me. So I love these. And again, when you're wearing black bottoms, these elongate the leg, the pointy toe just elongate the leg. And it's that bottom that I could run around in downtown if I need to, or run around wherever. So these were on heavy rotation. And what else do I got for y'all? Oh, okay. The last thing is, that green jacket that I got from Tori, the band jacket or the military jacket, I love that jacket. And a couple times, or actually one other time, I was like really feeling like, you know, I was feeling statement jackets. I was like, you know what, I could just put on, you know, something similar like I had on a couple days ago, black underneath, and just put a statement jacket on. So let me show you another statement jacket that I actually pulled out right here. This one right here has green in it, plaid. It's the red buffalo plaid, and it has the gold piping, and it has the long tails in it. Now, this one is actually from Ralph Lauren. But again, it makes it really, 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 really easy if you're able to just, you know, keep what's under the bottom simple, and you can just throw this on. Now, sometimes I do throw this on with a graphic t-shirt, like an old band t-shirt, and, you know, a pair of holy jeans when I want to wear it casual. But when I do want to wear it for work, you know, I just put on like a black turtleneck or a black, you know, cami or something underneath, and black straight leg pants or skinny jeans, you know, and then I'll put my boots on. And this jacket will do it all, honey. It'll do it all. You don't have to do anything else. So statement jackets, like I said, they never go out of style. This one I've had maybe for 4 years. I know I have several of these. So like I said, if you get in a pinch and you stuck and you just need something to wear, grab your statement jackets out. They will change the look up. Even though what you're wearing underneath may be the same thing that you wore a few days ago, it'll look different to everybody else because your statement jacket will be what is making the big statement, okay? And then going on to something in beauty, I've got like this wrinkles, fine lines around my eyes. So I have been using this Exuviance Age Reverse right here. I've been using the eye contour, and I've been seeing some improvement. I've been using it for maybe about 4 or 5 weeks, and I've seen some improvement because it was, you know, getting real bad where I was thinking I was going to have to get some Botox. So I don't want to, you know, walk around with my face tight, but I don't want to be looking, you know, 156 years old. I know your girl is in her mid-40s. And baby, I'm trying to hang on to, you know, looking as young as I can as possible. But this right here, I like this little eye cream. Now, I have yet to kind of wander off into other brands, but I'm going to try a few other brands, but I do like this one. This one was recommended. My niece actually works in makeup. She works in makeup, and so this right here was something that she recommended that I try, and I can't say enough about it. I think it's a really good cream. So that is everything that I have today. That was is that everything, y'all? Yeah, that is everything. That's everything that I have today of my favorites. Thanks for sitting down and chit-chatting with me, and I will be back on Wednesday for our beauty day. That's our beauty Wednesday, and I have I keep looking over there, y'all, because that's where the little stash of all the things that I have that I want to show y'all. But I have a few things that I want to show you guys, and then we're going to go over some foundations. I got some foundations that I want to show y'all that I think are just awesome. And they range from light coverage all the way to full coverage. So we're going to do that with some brushes on Wednesday, okay? So I will see you guys Wednesday, and thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that way you'll be notified of all my upcoming videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.